Solar generates most of its power between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. And in fact, there are some times during the day where there's more solar energy being produced than is actually being used. So what that's done is it shifted our peak load. So now all the solar capacity can be kind of disruptive to the grid. Now, if you look at this load curve from a large utility, you can see over the past 8 years the impact this has had on the electrical grid. If you look in 2012, the peak time for power use during the day was about noon. But as we see over the course of the last 8 years, as more and more solar gets added to the grid, we see that demand drop, and that peak load really shift a lot. And so now we're seeing that all the solar energy that was being produced starts to dwindle after about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and shifts our peak to about 3 to 8 p.m. at night. Now, the reason why this is problematic is because this new demand for peak is coming in a very short period of time. So these utilities have to ramp up in about 3 hours' time and produce thousands of megawatts of energy. So that's what we mean by it's kind of disruptive to the grid. So utility companies are really pushing towards more time of use rates, because when you use the power is just as important as how much power that you use. So utilities want to get customers to sign up for these time of use rates. Well, they'll give you a break on your power off peak, but you get charged a penalty if you use power on peak. And for most utilities, that's going to be in that 3 to 8 o'clock range. So what we're going to be doing in this project is really looking at clever ways where we can reduce not only energy use throughout the course of the day, but also reduce our on-peak energy use. So stay tuned.